Welcome back, Share Bears. Today's video is my year-long project pan, 20 items by January 30th. This started July 1st of last year and will go to June 30th of this year. I think I said July 30th. June 30th of this year. So I'm going to get right into this. I'm filming so many videos, trying to get all on my computer so I can actually edit them. Editing takes so much time. So the first item I had is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. My goal is to hit pan on 3 colors. Can you tell I'm excited? Ta-da! I have hit pan on 3 colors. Not that I want to get rid of this out of my project, but it frees me up to work on my other eyeshadows that I have in other projects going on. So I did hit pan on this one, and this one, and I'm so happy. I love this palette. Love it. You need a neutral palette, this is the one for you. My second item was the e.l.f. Oh my gosh, can't talk today. The e.l.f. Nude Rose Gold Palette. My goal is to hit pan in 3. I decluttered it because I don't have time for that. I did not appreciate the payoff I was getting from it. The third item I had was a Colourpop Hanky Panky Single Super Shock Shadow. My goal was to hit pan. I hit pan, so it has been put away. My fourth item is in my little basket here that has several different projects in it. My Marc Jacobs black liner. I only use this in my tight line. I am not rolling it up because it is broken at the base. So when I measure it, I measure it at a desk. So this is right here. The last update was the red line. This is my new update line. I actually made quite a bit of progress considering the last time there was like almost zero progress. It wasn't even, maybe it was a millimeter. That's it. So I actually made a fairly decent progress on this time. I'm happy about that. And it is a use up, so I hope I can get this finished by June 30th, but you don't need very much. The fifth item was my Colourpop Gel Eyeliner in Best O. My goal is to hopefully use it up. I don't think I'm going to be able to use it up. In fact, it's getting drier and drier, and even when I start, it doesn't. So that is how much I have out of there. I have been using it, but like I said, it's drying up really quick, and I'm sad, but at the same time, I don't have time to keep trying to get this to work. So if I'm still having lots of issues by the next one, I probably will declutter this. Next was originally a Silk Naturals pigment in Raspberry Beret, and it started to irritate my eyes like right away. It was irritating my eyes, so I did take it out, and because it was at the very beginning of this project, I did replace it with something else. And I haven't used this something else for a couple weeks because I've been working on other things. But my goal is to hit pan on this. This is my Annabelle eyeshadow in Taupe. I do have a dip, a significant dip. This was brand new when I put it in. If I don't hit pan, I don't hit pan, but knowing that I actually got use out of it and I actually really like this, is good because this was bought last year. It's not like it was old in my collection, but it is getting used and I do like it. Next is my Nudestix Stylus and Setting Gel for eyebrows, and of course the Stylus is gone because it went down a drain, but I do still have gel and I do like this gel. And it doesn't seem to be drying out yet, so I'm just going to keep working. It's like that little tiny brush is it's so good for your eyebrows. It is. It's awesome. I would recommend this if you like the triangle shaped eyebrow pencil. I'm not as big a fan of it. If it came in a micro brow, I would definitely get it in this shade because it was a good shade. It just, well, it broke, so I was enjoying it, just not as much as some others. But the gel is really good. Then I had the Mary Kay Brow Gel, which was to use it up. It is done, it is gone. Next was Mary Kay Shy Blush. My goal was to hit pan. I decluttered it. I did not like it. I would not buy NARS Orgasm based on the fact that I've heard people say that it is a comparable dupe to it, because I did not like it on my face at all. I didn't like it. Next was a Colourpop blush in Birthday Suit, and my goal was to hit pan. I hit pan. It is now back in my drawer. Number 11 was my e.l.f. bronzer palette. My goal was to hit pan on one. I hit pan and put it away immediately because I have another bronzer that I've been trying to work through, and I wanted to make sure I actually worked through it. It's not working. It's not working. So that is put away in my drawer. It is Holy Grail Ride or Die. It made my list of my favorite products for 2017. Number 12 was my Too Faced Deluxe bronzer, and it's to use it up. In defense of this, I have not been reaching for it. I like the smell of it. I just don't think it's my favorite bronzer. No, sacrilege, right? Sacrilege. It's not my favorite bronzer. I have a full size of this, so hopefully I can get some use out of it, but I do have other bronzers that are ongoing. Next was Vintage palette, and it was the Rose Gold palette, which was a highlighter palette. It was to hit pan. I did hit pan, but I hit pan using it as an eyeshadow. So, just proof that you can use items for different things. Next, another one was my e.l.f. HD Loose Powder. Do you see this? Do we see this? Because there's still a little bit of coming. Gone. This did make my 2017 favorites. And it is a Holy Grail Ride or Die. I would repurchase this, but I think they have changed the packaging, which I'm pretty sure they have. And that's exciting to me because this is messy. Very messy. Next was my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. That is used up. It is gone. It was in my empty, so we're done with that. And another foundation was my Maybelline Cushion to use up. It's done. It's gone. It's bye-bye. We're through. Next is my Colourpop Lip Liner in Oh Snap. My goal is to use it up. It's getting there. It's getting there. So, this was last update. This is this update. I made the least amount of progress in this one. I don't know why, but I did. I have been using it, and it goes with almost every lipstick I'm trying to pan. So this is still in there, still a favorite. Next is my Too Faced Melted Peony. I ain't used this at all. At all. It's kind of sad, but it's a pretty color. I don't know. Maybe it's just too bright for this time of year. I have not even attempted to reach for it, so just couldn't. Next is Revlon Liquid Lip in Seduction. This is starting to, it's not coming out as much, but I can't see in it. Like, I guess if I look through here, it looks like it's about there, which makes sense because when I pull out the doe foot, it's like just at the tip. So it's getting harder to use. And I've noticed that it's starting to kind of dry out really bad on my lips. So this might be one of those ones that I end up decluttering before long. Here. I could actually see the wand there for a second. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be a declutter the next one, or just call it done, because I'm only getting a little bit on the very bottom of the, or the tip of the doe foot. And the last item is my Bite lipstick in Sugarcane. My goal is to use this up, and this is one of those ones where I'm like, I'm using it, but it is a matte formula. It does take a bit longer to go through because it's not wearing off. I'm not reapplying it. And I did very, very little. Very, very little on that. Like, it was like right there. It was like a millimeter at most, but I am working on other products. So, so far, I have finished and or decluttered, because I have used half of the 20 products that I chose. So I think I'm doing pretty good. So that's everything. Much love, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.